Let's talk about the mess. Let's talk about the mess. So we got a whole lot of mess to talk about, and where do I start? Let's start with Paulina and her web of lies. Paulina. You might as well go ahead and give it on up now. In fact, stop embarrassing yourself at this point. Like I said, I trust Justin over Bell, and I trust that he'll set me free quicker than Bell. You gonna sit here and lie to your own lawyer. Not to mention when he told you, that was a police officer gun you shot that man with. Okay, then, so you shot him. Okay, cool, fine. But do you not know that they also have a button that you got the bracelet pop just to unlock the gun? You couldn't say nothing then. He had you hush mouth then. Oh, well, she had the gun out and she put it back in her holster and then popped the button back. So I grabbed the gun and shot the... Paulina, they are digging holes all the way through your story. Your web of lies is not going to work. Your web of lies, these explanations, these stories, these fairy tales you coming up with, they are not gonna help you. Now, I congratulate you for being a mother and trying to take your daughter to fence and trying to save your daughter, even though she wouldn't get in trouble. But you decided on your free conscience, you want to help your daughter out by taking this charge for her, even though you're gonna get yourself and herself in more trouble. Abe then poke holes all the way through your story. Eli, Mr. FBI over here trying to tell Abe, you lying, it didn't happen like that, it happened like this. Oh, this happened, that didn't happen. Whatever you thinking about that way, don't think about it. Think about this right here. Then we got Pauline over here in her web of lies that every time Justin come in, he say, well, you're lying to me. I can tell you're lying to me, but I can't really catch what part you really lying to me about, but you're lying to me. And how do you expect me to help you save you, and you're lying to me? Then on top of it, I really don't want to know what you know and the truth, because morals and ethics, and Justin run high on those. So he really don't want to know, but he want to know what you're lying. Well, he really don't want to know none of that at all. In fact, I probably wouldn't want to blame him if I was him. I probably wouldn't want to know either. To be fair and honest with you, so basically, you finna get this man more work than needed to be done. Let's continue on. The kids. I was wondering what was gonna happen. I was wondering, was Trip gonna go back to Allie? Was Chanel will go back to Johnny? Johnny want her, but ever since Allie and Chanel, or Chanel and Allie then had sex, she liked the way that felt, or she enjoying it, or she just like being a ho Merry Christmas or whatever going on there. So she ain't willing to give that up that easily. She basically wanna see where it goes, try it out, keep on experimenting, and Paul Johnny sitting over there getting his little hopes all up, but basically want Chanel back, basically want her to forget about what happened with the devil stuff. She's sitting up here playing with the fence and jumping over the fence and confused on what part or which direction she want to go. We got Trip over here worrying about an alley like Chanel, and basically he told her, we breaking up, I'll be there for my nephew, I'll be that father figure for him. Basically Allie free, so at this point you might as well go ahead and go with Allie. Johnny, I'm sorry, but she didn't got a taste of your sister, and now she theming, and now she want it. So basically you screwed at this point, Johnny. I know you want her back. Yeah, we know you love her. We know you didn't mean that. That was the devil talking for you, but The devil then put a puncture wound through y'all relationship, through y'all marriage, and yeah, Chanel want to continue on through that hole. She don't want to stop and pursue and try things out with you even more, even though it would be best for her to go with Johnny, the money, but she want to go with Allie for some reason. Whatever. Ava, you apologizing to Kayla about the way you reacted because y'all thought Trip was dead, but Ball basically came and said it wasn't his time yet and basically brought him back to life. So I like that you swallowed your pride and basically told Kayla you were sorry for the way you reacted and you shouldn't have did that, and y'all getting along, and basically you had a moment which anybody would have a moment at that point, like you thought you was losing a son and words and feelings and all that getting into the way, so you say some things you really don't mean but you upset, and it's a son you're losing, so it's a pass for me. um who else? Gabby the hoe. Now Gabby, I try to give you a pass on you being that type of girl. Baby, you'll sleep with anybody and everybody at this point. I mean, you just love going under the mirror timeline. I guess friends are friends, colleagues at this point. You just don't have no stopping point at this point, do you? Now you're sleeping with Mr. Shin. And like I said, Mr. Shin, you just as fake as I don't know what. EJ gonna end up getting you out of that company sooner rather than later. At least I hope he will. Because that shows them, if that didn't show them that you fake and you're not really for the business, you just going along just to go along, and the drama and the action and the mayor's brain that ain't you okay with any hostile takeover, and long as your name not getting thrown in, or the mayor ain't yelling in your face or whatever, you cool with whatever happened. Like, how could you be cool with a Demara that a woman that got married into the Demaras and not actual Demara blood running the company? Gabby can sink Demara quicker than any of the other Demaras. Why would you go along with that? And why would you agree with her? And why would you vote against Chad and EJ again? Or you just excited and once they give you that power, you like to run with it and have fun with it? Is that's what it is? Because I don't understand you. Most people, they'll say, I'm doing what's best for the company, and I see EJ and Chad running the company other than Gabby. I wouldn't trust Gabby as far as I can throw her, and basically she using you, and, well, she ain't using you too hard. She didn't give you some, so I guess that's your get back in case she really is using you, unless you got to have some, I guess. Whatever prize that is for you. Whatever floats your boat at this point. But anyways, though, I just don't get it. And Kristen, like I said before, I already knew she was mad at Chad. We already know she mad at EJ. Of course she gonna go with Gabby and Jake. Of course. I saw that coming even before even before it happened. I said, watch Kristen, because she mad at Chad and EJ. Of course she gonna vote for Gabby. And now her next plan is to try to get Jake to run the mirror again, and I guess outsing Gabby. I guess that's what her next plan is. And Shan, this is where the fake part, the really, really fake part come in for me. Even though Kristen shouldn't hold no weight or no vote into that voting situation, she shouldn't have had no parts of it, because you never wanted her part of the mirror. In fact, you the reason she mad at EJ in the first place, because you told him not to go down there when she was about to get prosecuted. You told her not to go down there, don't take no time with her, don't get no lawyer. You basically told her to stop entertaining Kristen while she was arrested. So she mad at EJ because of your behind, and not only that, you go behind EJ and Chad vote and vote with Gabby. Are you sure you're doing what's best for business, or are you doing for best for your thrill and pleasure at this point? Because I'm not understanding. You told EJ not to entertain Kristen and don't talk to her because you was running the company then. EJ running the company then, and you basically told him, don't entertain Kristen, don't go see Kristen, don't get Kristen no lawyer, don't have any contact with Kristen. She mad at Kristen mad at him because of your behind. And then you want to allow her to vote against Chad and EJ? I'm not understanding how she even had a vote. How does a criminal, like EJ said, how do a criminal have a vote? She ain't been voting on all the up with. Yes, she have a couple of them when they can find her. So I can't say she haven't voted on the other hostile takeover because yes, she have. They had her proxy and she voted. So yes, she have a couple of times when they can find her. So I'm not understanding why her vote was even valid. And that Peter person, that was before my time. I don't really know him to judge him, but I know Sheen is fake. And EJ, I can't wait to you kick him out the company for good. Go ahead and pay him on out and get him on out, and bring somebody that's at least gonna be fair and impartial besides Mr. Sheen. Because at this point, he's showing his fakeness. I don't know why you haven't got the motion or tried to buy him on out and get his shares away from him at this one, because he always gonna be a vote against y'all. Even if you did try this again, he always gonna be that vote to say he ain't with it. So even though it's bad for business, he going along with it for for the giggles and the laugh. But moving along, um, oh yeah, and EJ. Why would you tell Belle that Clyde wanted to, that whole situation that happened and you almost died? Why would you tell Belle that? Now, I know you trust her, and I know she's your lawyer, and I know she'll save you when times get bad. I think I would have lied to her. I don't think I would have told Belle that. Why? What's the point in telling her this? Now you know she got this information. Um, I think she can hold water. So yeah, this plan backfired on you. Whatever you got for Clyde, just blame Belle at this point because you basically gave it to her at this point, and yeah, I wouldn't have told her nothing at all. So, moving along to Belle, Sean, and Jen. I got a spoiler in my pocket. I'm going to expose it now. Spoiler alert, Jen is not pregnant with Sean, baby. I don't know if y'all saw that comment. My girl came through with the spoiler. She ain't pregnant with Sean, baby. So this means this is another ploy for her to destroy Sean and Belle again. So, and Sean basically giving her all the ammunition she needs. Like Sean, I could jump to my TV and slap the dog, you know what, out of you at this point. You giving this woman too much. You entertaining her too much for my liking. I ain't even much got no dog or no horse in this fight, but if I was Belle, I would have been knocked the you know what out of you and knocked you back to reality to Salem. I'm just saying, you giving her too much for me. First of all, when you walked in on Belle giving Jen the business, which she deserved, that she didn't stalk me, harass me, tried to blow me up, holding my daughter hostage, tried to kill my daughter, and everything else she done did to me over the sun. If I want to wring her neck, you just sit back and watch. Don't say nothing. You better not say nothing. You better sit back and cheer me on. This the first time Belle ever had a backbone when it came to Jen. Well, mostly a big backbone when it came to Jen. And you gonna interrupt that? Now, I understand she might be pregnant with your baby and you don't want no harm to your... I understand all that. Your wife was basically defending herself from a psychopath that tried to do everything to her under the sun. Why would you stop that again? I'm not understanding that. And another thing, Jen is going to end up winning with this fake baby that's supposed to be yours but not really yours. She going to end up winning. because you letting her have too much leeway. And Belle, I blame you for answering the phone when that crazy thing was calling your phone. Why you ain't got her blocked by now? Why can she still call you and contact you? Why does she have your phone number in the first place? What y'all gonna talk about? The birds and the bees? Y'all gonna have tea and crumpets or something? Is I'm missing something? Why do you have this? Why does she have your number and why haven't you blocked her number? She shouldn't be able to call you. In fact, if it's Sean calling you, or she happened to grab Sean's phone, which I think she probably did call you for Sean's phone, cause she knew you was gonna answer that, I wouldn't answer Sean's call. I'll tell Sean, look, when you call me and I think or I suspect you around that thing, just leave me a voicemail and say it's me answering the phone. It's not Jan. Because she have a force of habit of picking up your phone, calling to harass me, and you wonder why I was about to wring her neck and you walked in on me giving her the business. So if I was you, Belle, I'll let him know that. When you around that thing, or I suspect you around that thing, just let it go to voicemail and leave me a voicemail saying it's you. Because at this point, I don't want no contact with no crazy thing that then sat there and did everything she tried to do to me under the sun. Even had our children involved, had our child involved, talking about harming my child just to get you. So at this point, just leave me a voicemail. I'm going to decline your call. Leave me a voicemail saying it's you. So I know that. Other than that, I'm not answering that phone call from you because I can't trust you at this point. Because that thing gonna get your phone and gonna call just to harass and bother me, and I ain't got time for that. So if I was you, I'd be put that in motion, babe. And stop entertaining her at this point because you just making a fool out of yourself. Now what's the boy name? Leo and Sonny. Sonny, I told you I ain't have no sympathy for you when you took that job back, correct? So forgive me if I don't care that you was on the ground passed out from eating cookies that you thought was from Will and Ari. You didn't have enough common sense to check the address and make sure and confirm that that was for them. Besides you eating the cookies, opening the box and eating the cookies, shouldn't that have been suspicious to you? Wouldn't Will would have called you and say I left you a package or something, or expect something coming your way? I'm pretty sure, son, that Will would have gave you the heads up. So you just eating random cookies that come to the karaoke's mention. And I already done told you at this point I don't care, Sonny. Because you took that job back knowing your uncle is going to run all over you again and dog walk you. So I ain't got no sympathy for you. Whatever Leo got planned for you, I hope you have fun with it. So I got nothing for you, son. Nothing at all. When you took that job back, I lost sympathy and I don't care. I hope Leo get his revenge for you and I hope whatever happened, happened. That's it. That's all. Now, Rave, you just not reclaiming your relationship back with Nicole. This been a couple of months. Tell me why you got a ring in Duke Jr. again. And why would you want to marry her? You only been dating for a couple of... So, right from confused. A couple of months and you already pushing a proposal? You ain't even got in good with Holly yet, but you're pushing a proposal. And Nicole's silly behind gonna accept it. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. Whatever. Have fun with that. And Eric then lost his priesthood because he did the exorcism once, they forgave him. He did it again, they not forgiven. The priesthood wasn't for you anyways, Eric. I'm just going to put that out there. It's obvious that universe, I want you to be a priest. Or at least, a well-renowned Whatever you was going for, a real renowned priest, or whatever you was rooting for and cheering for, they don't want you to be a priest. You might have to be your own little priest in your own little time, I guess, because it's obvious them people got too many rules and you broke them not once but twice, so I can't really feel bad for you. So you came back to town jumping in that mess with the devil, so even though it was your family or whatnot, so I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm gonna leave it alone. If I'm missing anybody, Jake and Gabby in this mess. Mm. So we just gonna play around and pretend like we ain't trying to make each other jealous. Gabby then gave Mr. Sheen some. Jake then gave Ava some. So we're done with the tit for tat now, or are we just gonna play around and pretend like don't nail one of y'all actually? I mean that we actually gonna sit around and pretend that y'all actually do want each other back, but y'all gonna pretend like y'all don't. You said keep up platonic Jake, and now she doing that with Shin, and now you're doing that with Ava. I mean, y'all both agreed to platonic, and now y'all then moved on trying to make each other jealous. I ain't got time. Yeah, I really don't. There was something else I wanted to talk about before I end. Where was it? Oh, Sarah and this baby situation. Well, I'm glad somebody had the common sense and decency to tell this woman that she done lost her baby, but she can go through it yet again. You know what? I'm thankful for Eric, and I'm glad he back at the right time. I might as well say, because Zamda and Maggie wasn't gonna tell the girl. I'm glad at least somebody had the common sense to tell her, and thank God somebody told her. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Eric. Now we can go ahead and move on and put a period, and we can let her get her healing on. Now she can activate her healing and get her healing on at this point. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Eric. Thank you for telling her. Xander running around here trying to get Sarah back, and Xander, just chill out for a couple of months. She'll come back. Just like she began you the first time, she'll be back. Trust me, she'll be back. Just like she was stupid and dumb to take you back the first time, she'll be right back in your arms. Trust that and believe and run with it. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Have a good weekend and happy Memorial Day to y'all. Bye.